Welcome to Aurelius Whitlock's Murder Museum. Hi, I'm Marcus Richardson.
And I'm Nathan Hicken.
And it's time for a new murder, and I'm the murderer this time.
Haha, and I get to be...
Shocker, surprise.
I get to be the detective, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
You know, Nathan, we've been pretty disappointed by many murders in the past, so I'm thinking we just forego it this week and dive straight into the mystery, if that is to your liking.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for some murder.
Excellent. Let us go to the museum. Inside the labyrinthine black marble halls of Aurelius Whitlock's Murder Museum, the titular curator is nowhere to be seen, even after you ring his bell for service. Strange. You sort of assumed he lived here. Well, you guess even enigmatic, omnipresent beings need to take days off. But down the halls you hear footsteps. For the first time you consider, are you not the only one here? Front doors have always been open. You think back on the peculiar messages you found in your previous mysteries. Numbers, notes, and ciphers. Who else is here? And what do they want from you? For a moment, the twisting black hallways feel a little less welcoming. But then you spot him. The curator is down the hall, standing with another man by an exhibit featuring a stone serpent. The second man disappears.
Wait, what?
And Aurelius immediately turns towards you. Many apologies. Just helping another museum goer with their experience. You know the rigmarole, find an exhibit, solve a mystery, have some fun. He smiles. The curator is almost handsome if he didn't have an unsettling overabundance of teeth.
Ooh.
You wander over to a nearby exhibit. It appears to be a VHS tape spotlighted on a dark wood pedestal. Next to it is a CRT television with a tape player. You reach out to the tape. Nothing happens. You take the obvious next step. You insert it into the TV. Static fills your vision. And you see a man in a business coat standing before you, surrounded by that static.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Vanderhew's Systems. I'm Hugh Manson, and the following orientation will prepare you to work alongside our automaton friends. We pride ourselves on being at the forefront of humane automaton labor, and you can help us continue to prosper and innovate into the future. First, what is an automaton? Are they basically just robots? Do they function like the fictional bots in pop culture? The answer to all of these questions is yes! With the advent of self-aware artificial intelligence, though some prefer the terminology of inorganic sentience, automatons have become an integral part of our corporate structure. You may have heard salacious tales of robot uprisings or murder droids. Be calm. Vanderhew's Systems has several fail-safes in place to keep you and our automaton friends safe. In compliance with the Asimov Accords, every automaton is equipped with a safeguard centrally running emergency wire, or screw for short. Similar to a human's brainstem, a screw is a vital part of the automaton's internal systems. If the wire is severed, the automaton will be permanently disabled, with no options for data backups or transferring. Just remember, if an automaton screws up, cut that screw.
Oh my gosh.
But this is the worst case scenario. Automatons have proven to be an invaluable part of our company and our society. Maybe go and meet a few.
Wow, I love it. I'm so excited.
As the orientation video ends, you realize you're in a totally different environment. It's a small room with cement walls, a table, a fridge, and in front of you is a CRT television that looks pretty similar to the one from the museum. Someone clears their throat behind you. It's a tall woman in a beige pantsuit. She begins speaking. Okay, you've been orientated, Inspector. We've got more tapes you're supposed to watch, but I don't want to waste your time. What you're here to do is prove Heinlein's accident was not due to workplace wrongdoing or malfeasance. I had the custodian and the night watchman stay at work to explain what they saw this morning. I'll be in my office, and the floor manager, Conley, is at their cubicle. Listen, I don't care how you clear this up, but do it quickly. I want to get this factory back up to full capacity by tomorrow. And with that, she turns to leave the break room.
Whoa, okay, so whoever Heinlein has had some sort of accident, and I'm assuming it did not end well. Okay, this is exciting. We got automatons, kill wires, and factory murder. Got it. Okay, cool.
Correct. Everything you have said is true so far. You're off to a great start, detective.
Awesome. Is there anything else peculiar around the room? Just looks like a normal break room.
It's pretty sad. There's no windows, all cement, no rug or anything. Like I said, there's a fridge, there's a table, there's a television, and then there's a wall of tapes that look kind of like those same VHS tapes. And they have stickers on them and handwritten titles on the different tapes.
Titles, just random titles, or like titles like security camera footage from April 11th?
It looks like this specific collection is mostly informational-based videos.
Gotcha, okay. I will keep that in mind if I ever need to find out random information. Okay, cool. Just before I leave, I am going to open the fridge.
Inside the fridge, there isn't any food. There's just these little gas can-like things, and it looks like they're either some sort of coolant or oil, definitely not digestible by a human.
Oh, this is
You get the feeling that there might not be any humans who use this break room from the look of what's in this fridge.
This is the automaton break room. Okay, got it. Okay, awesome. Well, I will leave the room and search out one of the 3 people that I was told were ready for me, but that I could find. So, floor manager,
as you start to leave the room, you hear a voice behind you say,
okay, we can talk later, I guess.
Oh, sorry. I turn around. Where's the voice coming from?
The CRT television that you were watching, upon closer inspection, the TV screen is now a face.
Oh.
And you realize that it's being propped up on what looks like a small robot body.
Oh.
And standing before you, you see an automaton. It's fairly short, maybe 3-4 feet tall. And It looks up at you and says,
I mean, it's not that you need to talk to me, that's fine, but like, Danica did say that if you wanted any extra information, I can give you the debriefing.
Oh, yeah, I would very much appreciate that, sir. What is your name or ID? Yes.
Oh, my name's Mark.
Mark? Classic?
Yep.
Okay. And, can you give me the lowdown on this, terrible accident?
Oh, well, I actually wasn't in attendance this morning, but Heinlein was my direct superior. He was the head of AR, Automaton Resources.
Gotcha.
And, he was a pretty nice guy, I'd say, but, well, I guess I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess that's one way to get a promotion.
What does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, Danica told me today that I moved to his position to get a raise.
Oh.
But, I mean,
so
like I work in the AR department, and his job's now my job.
Gotcha. So I assume then that Heinlein was also an automaton.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, actually, Danica's the only human in this branch of the corporation.
Okay, gotcha. So you don't actually know what happened to Heinlein?
No, but like, I'm just here for general orientation things. Like, most of the workers got the day off, but Danica has said that there needed to be someone to like, help the investigation. So I'm at your disposal.
All right, Mark. Let's go catch us an accident. All right.
Try again. Take two.
Yep. All right, Mark. Let's go figure out what happened. Oh yeah.
You want me to join you? Oh, cool. Tight. Cool.
Oh yeah. I need someone to bounce my ideas off. That's how my style of inspecting works for sure, and I did not just invent that right now.
Well, excellent. I would love to be of any service that I can.
Okay, can you take me to someone who actually knows what happened to Heinlein?
Oh no, of course, yeah.
So he leads you out of the break room, and you step onto the factory floor. Other than the large windows on the south side, it's just as stifling as the break room. The large room is dimly lit, and the concrete floor is dusted with soot. Serious like sweatshop vibes in here. It feels kind of dingy. You see tables.
Mark, are you color?
Say again?
I'm just gonna ask really quick. Mark, are you colorblind?
Why would I be colorblind?
I'm just curious if automatons can see color, because I'm not seeing a lot of color in here. It feels like you could spruce up the place a little bit.
Oh well, function over form is kind of the name of the game for here at Vander Hughes Systems. So, wherever they can cut costs, I think there's a reason they only hire automatons here. They don't really pay us as much.
So as you look around, you see some tables and conveyor belts, kind of like an assembly line looking spot. You see industrial furnaces, an exterior door with some cubbies by it, stairs, and a loading dock, like a garage door where trucks can pull in. Near the loading dock, you see another small form of an automaton lying on the ground.
Not moving?
Not moving.
I gesture to the motionless automaton, and who is that?
Yeah, that's Heinlein.
That
was Heinlein.
That was Heinlein. Okay, then let's go take a look at your automaton friend.
Well, all right.
He leads you over, and you go to the body. And his makeup is very similar to Mark in the sense that his head looks kind of like an old-timey TV. He has a small body. The difference, though, is the screen is black and cracked.
Oh.
And there are kind of like shards of glass around him. It's unclear if this is from an impact or maybe it just sort of shattered as he fell. Yeah, what specific would you like to be looking for here?
I want to see if if there was a point of impact because the glass is shattered, if it was like if a shot hit with something, if I can tell if it was like blown from the inside, or if like he just fell over because like the stem was ripped out, the screw was ripped out. So I wanna inspect the head area.
Yeah, absolutely. You get in closer, you kind of have to turn him over, and you can see on the back there is this prominent red wire on the exterior of the robot, and it has been severed around the neck.
Okay. Clean cut or ripped?
Cut. And as you are evaluating this, Mark points to something nearby. He's like,
I found something.
And he brings to you a box cutter.
Oh, death by box cutter.
There's also nearby a flattened box, like one that you would, cut the tape at the bottom to recycle.
Oh. Tell me, Mark, who's authorized to use box cutters in this factory?
Well, that's an excellent question. I mean, I'm not sure if the corporate overrides prohibit anyone from not using them. I don't think it's that dangerous.
I mean, clearly.
Well, yeah, there might be some edits to the firmware on that one, I guess.
All right.
Also, as you turn him over, you notice on the back of Heinlein, there are 2 tape slots, like that would put some sort of VHS tape.
Oh.
Which Mark has 2 of these slots on his back as well. He pulled out the orientation tape earlier. And in his back, there is one of these slots filled with a videotape with a handwritten sticker on it that says Heinlein CO.
Oh, wait, let's go. Let's pull that out if we can.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You pull it out.
Okay. CO. I turn to Mark. Do you mind if we play this?
Oh yeah, I mean, not at all. Sure. I mean, that's his corporate override. So that's like, we have an orientation video, but I can show you this one first if you'd like.
Straight into the fire. Just plug it in.
All right. You put the tape in. And it has first-person footage recorded of the last few moments of Heinlein's life.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Okay. What happens?
You see a first-person view from Heinlein. He's holding the box cutter, and he goes towards the box, which is sitting on one of the tables. He cuts the tape from the bottom of the box and folds it down. Then he starts walking towards the loading bay, and then you hear him scream,
"We had a deal."
You assume it's him because you see no one else. And then you watch as the hand holding the box cutter disappears and goes back around. And as you watch this, Mark says,
Inspector, I don't think this is...
And Mark pulls out his own screw.
Wait, no!
Mark falls on the ground.
Oh my gosh, no, Mark! I was gonna deputize him and everything, oh my gosh! No, I lost it. Oh my gosh! It hasn't even been like 15 minutes, I already killed someone else! Oh my goodness!
Lying next to Heinlein in the exact same way.
Oh.
Mark is dead.
Oh my gosh. I should have watched the other video. Mark! What were his last words to me? He's like, "Oh, Inspector," and then...
What you got from Mark is he was saying, "I don't think this is supposed to be happening," is what he was starting to say.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, I pull out that tape again. This is turning into like The Ring, or this is cursed VHS tape. Oh my gosh. Okay, my guess at the moment, someone has programmed this tape to force an automaton to take their life or something. Wow, what did Heinlein know? I should have questioned Mark about Heinlein before he died.
You couldn't have known.
Do automatons have pockets or something? Do they have like personal effects?
Some of them do. Mark is wearing like a safety vest. He's wearing a bit of a uniform, but other than that, he doesn't have any effects on him.
And Heinlein doesn't have anything?
Looking around Heinlein, besides the box cutter that was found a few feet away from him, there's nothing.
Okay. Out of curiosity, can a dead automaton still play tapes?
No. It's easy enough to figure that out as you put a tape in him, in Mark, that nothing plays.
There anything else to extract from an automaton besides the tapes, like a brain tape?
From the orientation video you watched, you get the sense that once the screw is severed, any data transferring or backups besides this apparent corporate override tape, they're all wiped.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, alas. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Leaving my poor assistant where he is, I hope he rests in peace. I will have a funeral for him once I figure out what happened. thoroughly traumatized. I'm gonna head over to the cubbies, and I had a question I was gonna ask Mark, but I'll just ponder out loud. Can an automaton kill another automaton? But it looks like the automatons killed themselves. So curious.
In these cubbies, you see other tapes, and they're labeled with names and CO. So you see Hal, CO, Marvin, CO, all these different names. The tape for Heinlein is not here. You assume because you have it.
Makes sense. Okay. Looking at the tape, Heinlein's tape, and grabbing just a random tape like Hal. Nice reference. Do they look visibly different? Like, does Heinlein's tape have like red tape and says, "I will destroy you if you put me in"?
They are on the surface completely identical. The only difference is every single one of these has a sticker with handwritten notation, and this one is written in a different handwriting.
Oh, Heinlein's.
Heinlein's is written in a different handwriting, and you compare it to any of the tapes here, and it is distinct from all of them.
Okay. Do I know if automatons can write, and if they can write, do they look more uniform than human handwriting?
This is not something that you would know, but it might be something you can glean.
Do the VHS tapes that are there, do they look almost all uniform in handwriting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like they are all uniform with each other.
Yeah, okay. So it just says Heinlein CO, but do the letters look as uniform or more scribbly?
The main thing to glean here is it's different. I'm not sure there would be much other information you could get from it.
Looks like they put them here at the end of the day, I assume. Anything else by these cubbies?
It looks like this is like a time card type place. So you assume that when people get here, they put it in, and when they leave, they put it out.
Cool. Once I know a specific automaton to look for, I might come back here.
Sure. Anything
else suspicious?
No. Nearby the front door, there's a chair here. It looks like the type of chair that like security personnel would be posted up in. No one is there right now. But yeah, that's about it for this area. You also do see there are some assembly lines behind you, and then in the corner there are some furnaces.
Let's head over to the assembly line.
Okay, over here, it's actually pretty nondescript. You actually can't really tell what they make here just by looking at the tables. And it's more clean than the floor is. The floor is like pretty sooty. These tables look like they're better taken care of in frequent use. As you're looking around them, you find underneath one of the tables a small metal pin.
Oh.
Like the type that you would wear on your lapel. And it says, "Fight for Robo Rights."
Oh. So we got some sort of Hermione Granger, free the elves kind of thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is the only example of an oppressed people.
Well, on that note, I'm just going to stick a pin in that. And, So it just says fight for robo rights. Looking at it, there's not some secret chip or like microphone hidden in it.
Not that you see, no. It looks, one interesting thing is on the back, there's a very small magnet.
Ooh.
That would make it like attachable to metal.
Okay, so it's for a robot or automaton. Interesting.
Yeah,
Do they prefer
the names are fairly interchangeable.
Okay, they don't have like
world.
A preference between automaton or robot. I won't offend any automatons if I say robot.
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Okay, that's a bridge we'll cross. Okay, so someone was stirring up the workers to think more about their rights. Someone else maybe didn't like that. And so they decided to squash the rebellion. Perhaps Heinlein was part of that. Okay. Let's roll on over to the furnaces.
It's not on right now, but it has a large metal kind of bay door. and inside of it are the metal coils that heat up. There's some ash and detritus caked in on the bottom. The only thing really of note here is there's a large clump of metal resting in the middle of one of the furnaces. It looks like it's maybe of aluminum and iron, maybe some combination of the two.
Okay, can I get a closer look?
Yeah, you can pick it up. It's pretty large, but it looks like something was melted.
Does it look like something automaton-esque was melted?
You get the feeling that this would not be like... This is not an automaton. There's not enough metal here for that to be the case.
Okay, cool. Can I tell any other oddities sticking out of this glob of metal?
From kind of the way that it has been melted and hardened, it looks like maybe it was a group of small things that were fused together, because it kind of looks bumpy. There are some little bits that aren't quite as melted.
Group of small things melted together.
To be fair, I have no clue anything about metallurgy, so this might also be fantasy stuff.
I mean, I assume you base this in the real world.
The real advantage to doing mysteries in fantasy settings is you have a buy for whenever you say things that are like wildly inaccurate. Like, hey, that's not how wills work. It's like, well, in my world, maybe they do.
Well, surprise. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got a mysterious lump of metal. We've got a metal pin. We've got... Wait. Does the metal pin kind of match the metal lump? Could they be a pile of pins?
You can see it.
Okay.
You can see there seems to be a connection here. You can see it.
Okay, so I'm thinking that someone furnished a whole bunch of pins because they didn't like the robot sentient or the robot rights movement. Is there a security camera anywhere in the vicinity?
You look around, and yes, there is. There's a security camera. It's in the corner of the loading bay, looking at the rest of the room.
Okay.
So there might be somewhere in this building where that footage is recorded.
Okay, well, I should probably go find that, because that'll be the first step into figuring out this net of twisted robot entrails or whatnot.
Entrails, whoa.
The first word that came to my head. Okay.
So do you head towards the stairs then? That would probably be
Yep, I think that's...
spot. Okay, so you go to the second floor of Vanderhue Systems, and upstairs feels a lot more like a traditional office space. You see a few rows of cubicles. There's a custodial closet, a male and a female bathroom, and around the corner there are more doors.
Okay.
More doors.
Well, I mean, I have to go to the custodial closet. That's the most interesting spot.
It often is. You go in there, this is absolutely a custodial closet. 100%. You're confident. There are various cleaning supplies.
Is there a bucket?
There is a bucket. There's a bucket in the corner. It's a metal bucket.
I'm gonna grab the bucket.
It's a very nice bucket. Add it to your inventory. Bucket.
Yes. Okay. Clearly, I have everything we need. I'm a lead. Just kidding.
There's also a key cabinet in here.
A key cabinet. Ooh. Is the key cabinet open?
As you try to open it, yep. Yeah, you can open it fine. There are just like 2 or 3 hooks, each one with a set of keys on it, with one missing. And there's also a clipboard that's being kept in here with a diagram on a piece of paper in it.
Okay. What's the diagram?
You look at it, and it looks like it has names and positions listed on it, and lines drawn in relation between the individuals. And it says at the top, Heinlein, President of Local Chapter of Automata Labor Movement.
Oh.
Then it says Conley, Vice President of ALM. And then
Conley.
Clark attends meetings.
Clark. Let's find Clark. I love this man.
And there are some other names you don't recognize.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm assuming we heard Conley. Was that the janitor? Clark, not sure who.
Conley, I believe, is the only name that you've heard, and he's the floor manager. That's
Floor
what you heard
manager.
from
Gotcha.
Danica.
Okay, so Heinlein was inspiring a little automaton rebellion. I'm assuming that's what the labor movement is. They wanted to unionize or something. Okay. First of all, do the two keys hanging there look identical?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take one.
Sure.
You know,
Easy
in
enough.
case I need that. Cool. Bucket.
Add it to your inventory.
Key. Killer
Bucket,
tape.
keys, killer tape.
Yes. Okay.
Remains of Watson, friend, dead.
I'll take a little. I don't know. How do you memorialize your dead robot friends?
I don't know. I haven't had any
Yet.
yet. There's time.
Okay. Is there a way to see who took the other key?
From the sound of it, Danica said that at work today there is still the night guard and the custodian. So it's possible that the custodian who's on site has the keys.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Is there anything else of interest in the custodial closet?
Not that sticks out to you, no. I guess the only thing is that there's like a good amount of cleaning supplies in here, which is interesting because it was like really dirty downstairs.
So what does the custodian do? Then I'm going to exit the custodial closet with my key, bucket, and tape. And
You're just going to keep reminding us what's in your inventory.
yeah,
That bucket is for sure a Chekhov's gun.
Oh yeah.
That bucket
I'm
is
waiting
going to be
until-
so important.
There's gonna be a moment when I need to get water from barrel A to barrel B, and I'm gonna need this bucket. So
And then I'm going to look like a fool
exactly,
for doubting you.
exactly. Okay.
So as you step out of the custodian's closet, another automaton is waiting for you outside. This one looks a bit bulkier, a bit larger than the other ones you've seen. Their screen is slightly warped, some different colors to their
Oh.
screen face. And they look at you and they say,
My name is 792013, and I disbelieve I've solved this mystery.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
You've severed a screw. What should you do? First of all, don't worry. The Asimov Accords stipulate that if a human wrongfully disables an automaton, they can receive a maximum sentence of 1 month jail time. With robots, err on the side of caution. Never let misplaced empathy keep you from protecting yourself.